Welcome back to the NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel. We are here in Miami for the first round presented by Starry. I'm here with Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra. Coach, you told me that you have players that are X factors. You have depth. What have you been getting from your bench so far that you've needed most?
The bench obviously has been a big-time boost for us. They've been inspiring our group, making a lot of different plays. To beat a team like this, you got to have a lot of different contributions.
We just saw Jimmy Butler limping off the court. You're already without Tyler Hero. If Jimmy is in any way limited or not playing in this fourth quarter, what does that do for your team?
I mean, I'm not even thinking about that. He just went back there. He'll be all right. It's a physical game. But we have guys that are stepping up right now, holding the fort, and Bam will be back in there right now.
All right, thanks.
And the guys holding down the fort, Roz, the bench, 37-16. Miami's bench outscoring Milwaukee's bench. Butler is still back in the locker room. Here's Allen. Oh, swatted away by Oladipo. Right to Holiday, though. And up and under move. Good. And a foul. And here comes Milwaukee. Back within 13, a chance to cut the deficit to 12. They trailed by 20 just moments ago at the end of the third quarter.
Well, and look, that's the fear against this Bucks team, because not only do they have a ton of shooting, they have a ton of players that can create shots for others. Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, these guys can get downhill, cause problems, make the defense collapse, and then they have a slew of shooters around them.
So Butler returning to the bench. Another missed free throw. Bodies hit the floor, and they're going to jump it up here. Milwaukee just 4 of 7 at the line. Holiday's 1 for 3.
Yeah, he's an 86% three-point free throw shooter. The fact that they only got that amount of free throws, and this is where it's tough for them, because Giannis will get another team in the bonus. And then any foul that you do on Holiday or Lopez, then they get free throws. So these guys will get free throw attempts just because Giannis is forcing teams to foul via the bonus. It used to be very similar to when Shaq was on the team. Everybody would foul Shaq, and then it would get to the bonus time, and then other players would reap those benefits.
Giannis led the league in free throw attempts during the regular season.
Well, yeah, that's what I just said.
Shot clock at 5. Middleton doubled, gets it to Holiday. Timer now at 2. Holiday in the lane, no. Loose ball, out of bounds, going to stay with the Bucks. And the shot clock resets to 14.
All right, this is the second time we've seen the Bucks hit the offensive glass now. They've been out-rebounded in this game thus far. Fourth quarter here, they're starting to hit that glass, trying to get some second opportunities. Miami's got to match that.
And Lopez wasn't ready for the pass. Turnover, Milwaukee. 14 turnovers by the Bucks. Milwaukee won game 2 after the Heat took game 1. Game 4 is Monday. Here's Duncan Robinson. Robinson again. He turns 29 years old today, and he's 4 for 4, all 3 balls. And with Tyler Hero out for the rest of the series, as Middleton scores and is fouled, they're going to need Duncan Robinson to continue to play like this if they're going to win this series. Middleton now with 22 points. Let's get the latest on Jimmy Butler as Martin picks up his 4th foul. Here's Roz.
I just got word from the Heat that Jimmy Butler has a bruised lower back, and he will return through the injury. He will return.
Okay, and conversely on the other side, you got Giannis, who bruised his lower back in game 1 and has not played since. Went out midway through game 1, didn't play game 2, did not obviously suit up for this game. We'll see if he plays in game 4. And obviously, if the Heat extend the lead, we may not see Butler back in the game. Good D by Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Here is Bam Adebayo spinning, missing, and Martin sneaks in there to get the tip in.
I love Martin's game. You know, he's one of those guys that, look, you never call a play for him. Coach is not going to call a play for Martin, but at the end of the day, he's going to end up with, anywhere from 10 to 15 points.
And to support you, as I did earlier with the Giannis comment on the free throw attempts, Martin has 8 rebounds.
Yeah.
So far.
Well, if you're one of those players that doesn't get plays called for you, you have to run extremely hard on transition to try and get an easy bucket. You got to hit the offensive glass when the opportunity presents itself. So that's how you can find scoring options, even when you're not getting plays. Like, look, Connaughton does not box out. You're down 12 in a down 12 in a postseason game, and the guard that you're supposed to be boxing out walks right by you and gets you a 2-point bucket. Trust me, that's going to be on the film.
Connaughton picked up the foul, his second, first on Milwaukee. Ingles back on the floor for him. Here's Robinson penetrating, got caught in the air and turned it over. He was right at the rim.
And he's got to shoot that, let Bam go get the offensive rebound if he doesn't like his attempt.
Oh, Martin with a great defensive play. Bud thought it was kicked. Layup on the other end for Oladipo. Mike Budenholzer on the floor, and I think he may have just gotten a technical. Rodney Mott trying to hold him off. Bud has now come on to midcourt.
He wants a technical between all the officials. He wants a technical from every one of them.
Timeout called by Milwaukee. We're just waiting to get confirmation that a technical was called.
No, there was a technical called. Rodney Mott waited until the play was finished, as he should, and then he called a technical. But ultimately, let's just say this. The Miami Heat stopped playing. And then Martin recognized that there was no whistle and then kept going.
If a ball hits the defender's foot, it's not necessarily a kick, and that's what the officials obviously determined.
We should go to the replay on that.
Bud with the technical, Robinson at the line. He has not missed either from the floor or from the line. The lead up to 18. Let's take a look here. Oh, that's a kick. Okay. All right, that's a kick.
I appreciate your technical explanation. But yeah, that's a kick.
I was trying to give the benefit of the doubt.
No, I'm with you. That's why I said let's go to the replay before we start the benefit of the doubt either way.
Yes, that's a kick. 3 minutes into the fourth. Keep in mind, the loser of Game 3, when the series is 1-1, loser of Game 3 goes on to win the series 27% of the time, which would mean Milwaukee's in trouble if it loses, although, again, Giannis has missed 2 of the 3 games and could be back for Game 4. Robinson penetrates and scores again. Duncan Robinson. Terrific performance off the bench for the Heat with 15 points, and he still hasn't missed. Timeout, Milwaukee.
And that's what we were talking about on the last play where he got the turnover. It's the basketball IQ. Don't make the same mistake twice. They're going to pressure you. Little crossover. Put it up on the rim. That's the best way to finish.